Hello, everybody. I'm Nick Norris, driver of number 16. Welcome to the GFI broadcast at Kansas, and we are already jumped into qualifying. Sorry for the late start. Austin does a lot of work to get these things together, and I'm just now figuring out how much goes into it. But it looks like we are live, and I've got some guests in the booth with me if y'all want to introduce yourselves.
Howdy, I am Noah Jones, driver of the number 38 in the O'Reilly Auto Parts series for GFI.
I am Travis Griffin, driver of the 48 in the O'Reilly's series, also tag team owner.
Y'all think we're going to see a pretty good race tonight at Kansas? Did you enjoy the real Cup race?
The Real Cup race at Kansas, clean driving by everyone, not a single caution up until Cody Ware spun at the very end of it. I don't think we're going to get quite as clean of a race tonight, but you never know.
So I'm actually on the opposite end. I kind of think tonight's going to be a really clean race. I think these guys are going to put on a show. As I say that, my tag driver's spinning into turn one here. What about you, Nick? What do you think?
I think it's going to be good. I'm just checking in on the stream audio here, making sure we've got a good mix. And it does sound good, I believe, but y'all let us know in the chat if we need to fix anything up.
So, gentlemen, before we get into this, who is your pick to win tonight?
Ooh, that's a good one. Well, let's look at qualifying. Ooh, look at Preston. He qualified fourth. I'm gonna go with Preston today.
That is a good pick. I am going to go. I'm going to go Rainy Lewis. I just think he's going to be the man to beat.
Rainey Lewis is a good pick indeed. The Thunder, we call him on Mondays.
And I think just from personal experience from him whipping my butt every week over in the O'Reilly Auto Parts series, Austin Dan, I'm feeling good about him.
That's
Oh,
right.
man, I forgot about him.
Austin Dan debuted last week at Bristol and got his first win at his debut. I guess he's a little SVG, you could call him.
SVG, but on ovals.
Correct.
We don't want him to pull an SVG and finish. I think it was 35th, like SVG did in real life yesterday.
That would be crazy. I think SVG is still trying to figure out the ovals.
Yeah, he's not doing too bad. I mean, didn't have a great week at Kansas, but there's a couple times you've seen him in the top 10, and that's really been impressive. I'm going to press space real quick to check out our starting grid. We've got Lucas Martin qualifying on pole. Congratulations. Steven Gilbert behind him. Mitchell Sundstrom behind them in third. James Morvant takes fourth in his number 100. Presnell Bryant sits fifth, and Kyle Hain is sixth. Austin Dan seventh. Lucas Chapman eighth. Michael Nelson ninth. Andy Innes 10th. Timothy Rainey Lewis 11th. Tyler Autry 12th. Grant McDonald 13th. Wes Graham 14th. Anthony Alex 15th. Davis Brown 16th. Michael D. Shaw 17th, Josh Martin 18th, Cliff Chanel 19th, Zach Bartow 20th, Phil Loon 21st, Brian Troy 22nd, Trenton Brown 23rd, Christopher Green 24th, and oh wait, Tim Weinkoff, Christopher Green, Tim Weinkoff, and Noah Jones all don't have times. Are they racing?
They are not racing, thank goodness.
What?
At least I am not racing. That is how I got into the broadcast as a spectator. Um, was just to keep an eye on things. I would be a hazard to everyone out there if I was racing. Keep an eye on that for tomorrow, folks. Go, place your bets on what lap I will get into a wreck.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit, man. I think you're a pretty good driver.
Lap 15.
Lap 15. I think. Ooh, I think I'm gonna take the under on that.
Okay.
But congratulations to Lucas Martin on the pole. All the times here within 7/10ths, it appears, of each other. Everyone's super fast. I mean, at Kansas, you don't have to break very much on those fresh tires getting into the turn, so we expected some fast laps, but everyone's pretty close together.
Hello, Sir Henry, Audrey Motorsports, Zen in the chat. Hope y'all are having a great Monday. I hope y'all are okay with the timing and scoring board. I know it's not super duper, but it's there. We'll have Austin back next Monday, the regular amazing broadcast that he does. This is just a one-off as he's on vacation, so bear with us.
We are the replacements. Like a few years ago when
Yeah.
the NFL had replacement referees, we're the replacement broadcasters for this week.
Did you ever like have a toy when you were little and then you lose it and you're like, ah, now I gotta play with this one? We're that one.
Jesus.
Well, y'all let me know if audio is okay. If I need to turn anything up or adjust anything, let me know.
We have some great looking paint schemes up front as well right now. The DuPont Pepsi ride on Stephen Gilbert up there. I see a Chase Briscoe-esque number 45 car out there. Everything's looking great.
Yeah, that paint is grabbing, that's for sure.
Well, here we are heading into the last set of turns for the pace laps. Any last thoughts you want to get out before this thing goes green?
Oh no, I'm just excited to see him go. And we're about to hit the restart zone and go green here at Kansas. Green flag, they are off. 57 charges out front with a good start. The 9 doesn't appear to have had a great start. He's falling back, lost the second position to the number 8. But he's coming back on exit. Look at that, guys.
We got 3 wide around 10th place here.
Oh, no, a wreck in the back.
Oh,
Tyler
early.
Ottery in the number 54 saves it.
Yeah.
Keeps going.
We're going to stay green. Looks like we are.
Good save from the number 54 there. Oh, another
we got
spin.
a spin. Down on the grass. I believe that'll take us to yellow conditions. Let's see. Did we stay green?
Nope, we're keeping it green again. We're keeping it green still.
Whoa! That is crazy.
We got a 3 wide battle for the lead here, off 4.
Look at that. There's still 3 wide going into 1. How are they going to figure this out?
That won't work. Someone's got to give.
Look at the 100 pushing out. Oh, he's hit the wall.
In the wall.
Oh, still in it. That slowed him down. Took the run away. The 57 comes back for the pass.
Can't quite clear him. That is going to be a good battle down the front stretch here as the 100 gets momentum back. Keeping it really tight there, trying to come right down the 57. Doesn't hit the wall this time, coming at 2. That'll get his momentum back up.
And we haven't seen the 100 in a few weeks. Really, since the start of the season, he disappeared. He went to try to accomplish the road to pro. Not sure how he's done on that, but it looks like James Morvant is back and here with full speed as he is leading the field in Kansas.
I don't know if he's going to be leading for long. Austin Dan looks like he's coming.
Oh, another hit to the wall there for the 57 this time. That momentum coming out of 1 and 2 is just so strong that it's just putting people in the wall already. And they have new tires right now, mind you.
That's going to be an interesting watch. See how much that falls off. The race goes on here.
Yeah, I wonder if
Even
the
in-
tires will be huge.
Definitely. I mean, in the cup race yesterday, it was definitely huge, and you saw people migrate more toward the top as the runs went on.
That's right.
We'll see if people stick to the bottom today.
Yeah, I don't know.
So far, our biggest loser is Mitchell Sunstorm, and our biggest gainer is actually Timothy Rainey Lewis.
That's your pick. Feeling pretty good about it?
That is the pick.
It looks like Austin Dan has moved up into third
Oh,
Oh,
he's in the
another
wall.
hit.
or second. No, wait.
Everyone's hitting the
Yeah.
wall off of 2.
That's crazy.
I wonder if these guys are going to migrate up high or if they're going to keep it down at the bottom all race.
Luckily, these bulky cup cars, it doesn't hurt you as much when you smack the wall, but it can't be great for your handling if that happens repeatedly. Ooh, the 31 sends it in really deep there trying to get the run, but can't make it stick all the way through the turn. He sends it in deep again. Oh, but it just won't stick this time.
He's definitely taking a peek every time he gets a chance.
That is one of the most exciting battles out on track right now, is the battle in the front. I really like that number 8 Budweiser car, though. Really nice paint scheme on there. It looks like we've got mostly a field of Chevys. That's pretty interesting. I wonder why more people prefer that car, as the Toyotas have been super fast, at least in real world NASCAR, since the start of the season.
If you believe the conspiracy theories, none of these people got a great settlement from NASCAR in court. But there is a Toyota leading the race right now. The number 100 of James Morvant.
It appears he's taken note of their performance, and he's using it. Did y'all watch the O'Reilly race this weekend? Did you see that car go up in the air and start flipping?
Yeah,
did
the
see
opening
that.
laps.
That was crazy. I wonder
I
if
didn't
we
know
see
it
that
happened.
today.
Like, what made it do it?
Oh, he got just hit to the right, I believe, which started lifting up the front of the side of the left side of the car, and then the extra punch from Parker Retzlaff really threw that thing up in the air. I
Well, the
wonder.
number 100's established a pretty consistent lead here right now. We'll see that if those tires age, perhaps the 31 and the 57 can catch back up to him. But right now, pretty stable lead.
I wonder if the leaders are going to catch the number 27 of Brian Troy. He had that incident early where he was sliding on the grass, and he's racing all on his own, just went down the front stretch. As the leaders are making their way out of 4, let's see how long it takes them to get on his tail.
I've not seen him in the frame yet, so that's a good sign for him.
The number 54 is also out on a bit of a ride of his own. He's going down the front stretch right now, and he had an incident early. He's also trying to manage back from that and pick it up. We haven't had a caution since then, so without the field being able to stack up, those guys they're hoping we get a caution and they can get back to racing.
And they're keeping it pretty clean so far. Besides those 2 little incidents, nothing that's really made us go into the caution period as of yet.
Yeah, pretty surprising, especially with those 2 early incidents. Is Barney awake? Did he go grab a hot dog?
He may have.
The number 100's continuing to extend out the lead. Now up to 7/10 of a second, almost 8/10 of a second over number 31, the Austin Dan's number 31 car.
Hey, you know what race control should let me do? They should let me use this app that I have open right now, and just like Mikey Waltrip, pick a random lap to throw out the yellow. That'd be so fun to mix it up for these guys.
Just taking a look here at the last average 5 laps, and it's actually Mitchell Sunstorm has the best average. He is in 5th place right now.
Some of the biggest fallers in the field so far. Interesting to take a look at. We talk about who's doing great. Maybe we talk about who needs a bit of a jolt in their race. Preston O'Brien down 5 spots from starting 5th down to 10th right now. And of course, unfortunately, Tyler Autry in the number 54, his little spin that he caught on lap 1, started in 12th, currently in 24th place. Lucas Chapman, number 17, started 8th, down to 13th. But there's still plenty of time in this race for these drivers to get it all back in line and hopefully make their improve their races.
Yeah, I hate to see that for Preston. He did a great job of setting himself up well in qualifying and falling back in the racing so far. Maybe it's a car control thing that he can figure out over the next 100 or so laps and pick up some more spots before we wave that checker flag.
We got a battle here for second place as the 57 gets loose.
Oh, the 57.
Up track. Ooh. Ooh, that could have been dangerous.
Barely saved it there from getting really nasty.
So with all that battling, that's going to move Brady Lewis into second and Austin Dan back to third.
And they're not quite done here. Mitchell Sundstrom and the number 8 car going after Austin Dan as well.
With that slide of Lucas Martin, it looks like he dropped back 11 positions back to P12. Looks like he's able to continue though, so be good for him.
Mitchell Sundstrom able to slide right up in front of the number 31 of Austin Dan to take away the 3rd position. Dan fourth. Looks like he'll be under attack from the number 9 of Stephen Gilbert pretty soon as well. Looks like everyone's sticking to the bottom so far. No one's really trying to go up top as we thought they might.
Oh.
It's just taking a look through the field here. It looks like Cliff and Zach. Ooh, it's Zach. Yes, Zach or Anthony is trying this high line. But I definitely do agree that the bottom is the bird lane right now.
And that wears on your tires more, so it'll be interesting to see if we have some really large tire wear fall off from people trying to send it into the bottom lane over and over again.
Huh. Number 100 leading strong. Look at that. He spent some weeks away, but he has not been what was it, like relaxing, doing nothing. Like he's still got all his craft, as you can see. Is what I'm trying to say.
Looks like the 87's starting to catch him though. That lead has fallen down to just under 0.4 of a second.
You might want to check his weather app.
Reeling in.
Looks like he might want to check his weather app because I think thunder might be coming in.
I want to jinx him, but I think he's figuring something out.
He's moved up that high line, and that's really working. It's cutting into that lead.
Michael Shaw breaking the top 10. He's set P10. He's got 7 positions.
Good job.
I tell you, I've been watching most of these Cup races, and the driver that surprised me yet so far is actually Wes. I really thought that he would have already had at least 1 win, maybe even multiple wins by now.
I know, right?
Quick, and yeah, it's just definitely see how dominant he's been. It's crazy to see that he hasn't got something yet.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I was expecting an early season win for him in the Cup Series, and we haven't seen it yet. So looking forward to when that may be and getting that interview whenever he does get that win.
Ryan Troy, you saw coming out of the pits there at the bottom of your screen, 6 laps down. It looks like may have had a bit of contact with the wall, perhaps, that knocked the toe link out in that car. Unfortunate situation early in the race here. But that's racing.
Indeed it is.
Timothy Brady Lewis has continued to whittle down that lead, but it's stabled out now at about 0.4 of a second. He's waiting on the number 100 of James Morvan to see if he makes a mistake, gets into the corner wrong. Brady Lewis will be right there to take the position from him. But right now, things are remaining pretty stable.
Well, how would y'all like to go, what do they call it? Rev it up? Y'all want to rev it up and ride on board with Timothy Rainey Lewis as he chases down James Morvant?
Sounds like a treat. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Are they... Would that mean ours are too? Hmm.
We've got a caution out on track. Y'all see that? Who spun around?
I did not see who it was.
I didn't see who it was either. We just got the notification for it. Perhaps a solo spin.
Oh.
Looks like the 57 may have been involved. Is that what I'm hearing?
Do we have confirmation? Oh, sorry.
Yes, it definitely does sound like it was the 57 car involved.
All right, gonna click on him and try to go find a replay here.
It is not the 57.
It's not?
No.
So he's good?
It was not the 57 car.
Oh, okay.
We got us a mystery spinner, folks. I think it was the number
Mystery spinner.
9 car. The number 9 car of Stephen Gilbert has dropped significantly. I think it might have been him.
Let's take a look.
All right, let's take our eyes on the 9.
He
I
went
don't
down
know.
pit road.
He did.
just
I
stopped.
saw that.
Is he withdrawing himself from the race, perhaps?
Yeah, I don't know. Very interesting.
It's
It appears
saying that
Austin-
he is still. It's saying out.
It appears Austin Dan was involved,
Oh, Austin
according
Van
to Race
involved?
Control. Let's see what happened here. He says that he hit someone. Oh, he spun. Austin Dan spun.
No.
He was coming in for his green flag pit stop and spun it coming out of turn 4.
No. Well, let's go take a look at that. The quickest way is for me to do it like this. Sorry it's ugly, everybody on the stream, but this is the quickest way.
Looks like he just hit the pavement wrong coming out of turn 4 and just whipped it right around.
All right, we've got it
We got a
on
new leader
screen
off pit
now.
road.
This is the wreck that we are talking about. Austin Dan onto the apron, loose. Yep, right around. Happens quick.
And you're right, we do have ourselves a new leader.
Michael Shaw taking the lead off of pit road. Gain of 16 spots, so gotta think that was a 2-tire stop, right?
Oh, you guys can just see him in the car trying to wheel it and correct it, but it's just no traction.
But yeah, I think that was definitely a 2-tire stop there to get ahead and get the lead out coming out. Not a
I
question.
definitely hate it.
So that's Michael Shaw in the lead, y'all were saying?
Yes.
That's impressive. Look at that. This guy has really surprised me. I mean, all I know about him is he jumped over from road, started, I think, learning ovals. Yeah, maybe that's incorrect. Maybe he had experience, but just look at the performance and the improvement that we've seen from him over time.
I would ask if they had time for an interview, but it looks like we're one to go.
Oh my
so
gosh.
probably not.
I got so much that I'm trying to do with the replay. I forgot we should have interviewed somebody. That is too
That
dang
is the
bad.
consequence, folks, whenever you're trying to figure out who caused the caution, is sometimes you don't have time for interviews, but luckily we finally uncovered the mystery of who caused that very first caution of the day. We got ourselves a new leader, Michael
That's
Shaw,
right.
but he's surrounded by a viper's nest of drivers who are wanting to take that away. The number 100, the number 87, the 8 of Mitchell Sundstrom, the 2 of Wes Graham, as we're coming out of turns 3 and 4 here, ready to get this thing back going. In just a second here. Oh, go ahead.
Sir Henry in the chat supporting Michael Shaw says he's got this. Well, let's see as they make it to the restart zone.
As they hit the restart zone, Michael Shaw starts it back up, gets a shove in the back from Timothy Rainey Lewis. The green flag is back out here at Kansas. Shaw gets the lead easily going into turns 1 and 2 here, but he's going to be under attack from Timothy Rainey Lewis and James Morvan as those two race side by side for second.
That's a good start for Shaw.
Fantastic start for Shaw. Morvan gets right by Timothy Rainey Lewis, and he's diving on the top side to get by Michael Shaw. Can he make it stick? He can. It looks like he's going to be able to make it stick coming out of turns 3 and 4. And James Morvan is back in the lead at Kansas.
Oh my God.
Impressive pass.
I think he might have learned something on that road to pro.
Not even a question. He's already pulled out the lead to more than half a second.
Be interested to see how the two-tire stop works for Shaw. If he ends up just dropping back, or if he can hang at least into the top 5. Back to P4 right now, under fire from West Graham.
And everybody's pretty even on tires right now, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm
yes, it
showing
appears
everybody
everyone took a
put it on
stop
lap
there.
30.
Brian Troy was the winner of the lucky dog for that one. Got his lap back. He is now only 6 laps down. So we have 6 more cautions. Look out for Brian Troy to get back in this one, folks.
That last lap, Morvat just set the fastest lap of the race in a 30.225.
Woo! Blazing fast speeds.
Preston O'Brien working his way back up through the field, trying to get back to where he started. He's sitting in 7th right now, trying to fight back for that top 5 position. And the number 88 has really drawn back, now in 9th. About to get passed for 10th by Zach Barco, it looks like, and Lucas Chapman, hot on his tail.
And if you keep a look back there, the number 31 car of Austin Dan, he's making his way back up as well. That caution could not keep him down for long as he's already almost back. Oh, the 17 gets loose. Goes down the track and saves it.
Oh, he's
But that will be the caution. Oh, there is a caution. No, the number 54 spins further back. That'll be your caution.
Oh, no. Let's go look at him. Let's go look at him.
Tyler Autry.
No. He's getting it rolling, folks. But let's go and see what happened.
Looks like... Oh, smacks right into the 4 car there.
Got our replay loading up. We're going to watch...
Can we pull anybody? Or do you have to pull?
Oh, I think I still have to do that. We're going to watch in like a quarter speed here and see what happened. We've got Tyler Autry getting loose on the nose of Martin, right up into the 4. Ouch. Yikes. Yeah, that got the car around and brought out our caution. Let's see who we can pull for an interview. If I can find my mouse. Let's talk to somebody who's really been having a strong drive today, hunting their for some spots. We've got Preston O'Brien, the number 18 for Tag E-Racing. How are you doing today, Preston? How's that car feel under you?
I feels really good now. That first stint, it was pretty rough. Super tight, but after his pit stops, it was feeling really good.
Well, that's
we noticed you dropped back there at the beginning. Are you feeling more of the top side, or are you feeling that the bottom is going to be the winner here today?
For sure, long run, for sure the bottom. On that last restart, I picked up quite a few spots just on the top, but it'll kill your tires. But long run, for sure, if you can lock that bottom lane down, you'll be good to go.
A lot of drivers have been smacking the wall coming out of turn 2 onto the backstretch today. Have you been one of the victims of the backstretch wall so far?
Which time? Yeah. It's everybody knows that these cars are so air dependent. You know, once you get bunched up and get your air taken away, you're just long for the ride. So if you overdrive it, an inch, you're in the wall. But thankfully, I haven't hit it hard enough to cause any damage. So pray it stays that way.
Definitely. We saw there were a few takers there on pit road to come in. I don't believe you were one of them, but are we seeing some alternative strategies come out here, perhaps?
I think so. Me and my teammates were talking about whether to pit or not, at least just for fuel. But ultimately decided against it. But hopefully it won't come to bite us. But I think we're saving enough on these cautions to not mess us up any.
Definitely thinking about making it a one-stop race.
If possible. The late great Sean Purcell is the best one at those fuel strategies. So I'm trying to
R.I.P.
Embody him. R.I.P. Sean.
I've got another question for you before we send you back up. Tyler Ottery just had an incident. What did you hear about it? What did he say?
I don't think he's in the chat with us. If he is, he's not talking. But Brian Troy saw it. So he saw it. I think he got tangled up in it. But I'm not sure what happened. Maybe the 51 might have been involved, got spun or something. I really don't know.
All right. Well, good luck to you for the rest of the day. We're about to get back going, so we'll put you back up in your spot. Take care, Preston.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Guys.
Good luck.
And that was Preston O'Brien. Strong driver, and he's had a pretty decent start to his season.
Definitely one of the top drivers of the series so far, and the pick of Travis Griffin. So I mean, he's got that going for him certainly.
Heck yeah. All
We'll
right, we go
line
back
up here.
green.
This is another fantastic restart from the number 100 there. We talked about Wes Graham earlier. He's slowly inched his way up, and now he's in the 3rd spot behind Mitchell Sundstrom.
We rode with Preston O'Brien for that restart. Let's go check in on our leader, who is checked out by 0.3 seconds. Mr. Magic in the chat asking how are things in tonight's race. Pretty good overall. Zach's having a pretty okay day so far. He's hanging around the top 10 and just lost that position, but probably going to get back in there.
And I hate to be the bearer of bad news for these people up here, but Austin Dan has just hit the 5th position, already back inside the top 5 from their earlier spin. Timothy Rainey-Lewis is gaining back positions already from the pit stop they took for fuel there. So there's some people here who might be able to get to the end. Some alternative strategies already emerging here from this race.
The great thing about Austin Dan as a broadcaster is he's always entertaining to watch. If he is back in the field, he's going to be passing cars because the only place he likes is the front. And he does just about anything to get there and get positioned. So it's fun to watch him develop his runs and create these passes over time.
Definitely, and we're still getting to know him. He's still pretty new overall to the GFI leagues, and I mean, it's safe to say we're all impressed by the racing that we've seen so far. He's angling for 4th now here as well.
Yeah, just speaking on him, he has like a 100-point lead in the O'Reilly series. Like, he could probably take like 3 weeks off and be perfectly fine.
Yes, some are impressed, some are devastated and have no idea what's going on right now. But I like it. It's good.
Yeah, forget Tyler Reddick and his domination. We've got Austin Dan in our series. Easy to say that he is going to be the favorite to win it all.
I think so. I sit really high on him right now, at least in the O'Reilly series. The Cup series, it's still super early. It's his 2nd race. We don't we've got one race of data in the Cup Series on this guy, but I still think he makes it to having a shot for the championship as he passes West Graham.
Definitely. That's another spot down. That earlier spin doesn't seem to have gotten to him that much. Clearly, he's already back up to third spot.
And again, guys,
The one thing,
sorry, go ahead, Trav.
no, you're good. I was going to say the one thing on Austin Dan that I've noticed today is he hasn't led any since James Morvant's been here. Just remember, this is his first race back.
That's right.
So maybe he could do something. Maybe he could be the guy that knocks him off the pedestal.
And I wanted to say again, guys, Austin is not here. He's on vacation or something of the sort for this week. So the broadcast is at a lesser quality than normal a little bit. I'm putting it up. I don't have all the special stuff he's got. But back to regular next week, folks.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
The one thing we do have is a great cast. I really appreciate my cast in the booth this evening, and I think we're giving y'all the best show we can.
Definitely, and the drivers as well are giving us a great show so far. Kansas is always a fantastic racetrack for daring passes, and even though it's still pretty early on here, the drivers are putting on a fantastic show.
And Jeff does want a lap counter, so I'm going to work on that.
We are on 48 of 125 right now.
Caution's out again.
Oh! That's something else I don't have on the screen is a caution flag that goes out. But let's see if we can get a replay.
I believe the number 80 of Cliff Chanel was part of that incident.
Yep, he's parked on the backstretch, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hit the apron and spun around.
Let's rewind and get the full context of this incident. With the 54 as well down there on the apron. That's not good.
54.
Third incident today for the 54. Let's replay this.
Not his day.
Oh no. What happened?
He appears to have Natalie decorated a little bit and just come in there at the end to hit him after it looked like the caution was over with.
Yeah, let's get the whole story here. He's in front of Zach Bartow. Look, maybe arrow loose onto the apron. And then by there, he's just trying to control it on the apron, back up. Yeah, that's really hard control. Cliff did the best he could, but not to a good result there. Nothing he wanted to happen, though. And then
tries his best to save it.
Ooh.
Tyler Autry out of nowhere just kind of comes in there.
I'd be shocked if that didn't take the 54 out of this.
It does look like he's towing.
Yeah,
so I bet he's done.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And it looks like the 80 is done as well. Just got confirmation that too much damage, we're done.
And here they come onto pit road here. We did have a few people stay out, though. The number 9, the number 88, the number 1 all stayed out, did not pit.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
A very interesting strategy for the number 88 of Michael Shaw. 2 tires on the stop so far, and then not stopping during either of these last 2 cautions. I don't know what just got cooked up, but it's definitely worth watching.
We do have at least one taker, but it might be for damage. Hard to tell from this angle what driver it is there.
I've just put the pit info up on the screen. We can see when everybody's last pitted. That's fun. Now we can see their pit time as well and how long that all took. Real quick, if y'all want to register that in your brains, then we're going to take it away.
You got somebody we could pull in real quick?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's talk to the Tiger. We've got Michael the Tiger Shaw in the number 88. He's having a pretty good day. How are you feeling, Michael?
I'm alright. I qualified pretty bad, but...
But look at what you've done with it so far.
I've been slowly making my way back.
So what's the thought here with not pitting under this caution? You only took 2 tires this last time, correct?
No, I took 4. I didn't take tires on the first caution. I was the only one, that's why I went to the front. Gave me a 10-lap advantage on tires. And and now I can do a 2-stop, I think. I should be able to do a 2-stop
Oh, wow.
from getting that last time.
Well, that could be interesting.
I'm
You've
hoping
got some-
it'll work out.
You've got some pretty hungry drivers here for a win behind you. Do you think you can hold your position and make it worth it not pitting here?
I expect to go backwards a little bit. I do have some wheel damage I'm dealing with as well.
So you've been a victim of the the backstretch wall coming out of turn 2, I see.
Yeah, I got tight from some aero.
Happens to the best of us. But we wish you luck here as
We're
the
going
race is
green.
coming back to green.
Thank you.
We hope the strategy works.
He's gone.
Alrighty, folks, we're in the restart zone. Green flag come back out. Number 9 is Stephen Gilbert. Gets a great start as we cross the start-finish line. Behind him, the 8 and the 88, both of Dale Jr.'s numbers, fighting for the second position.
Well, y'all take care of the calls. I'm going to keep working on a lap counter.
You can trust
I'm
us
curious
for a
to
little bit
see-
here.
Sweet.
I'm curious to see what Steven does here. He was the champion last year. He's finally up front here. Let's see what he does.
Definitely. We have ourselves a brand new leader up at the front, but back in 4th spot already. He's lurking, trying to get back into his old position, the number 100 of James Morvan.
Oh my God, there's a cluster back there about mid-pack. They're like 3 and 4 wide.
Stephen Gilbert holding the lead, but Mitchell Sundstrom is closing the gap as we get into the backstretch. That lead is down to less than a tenth of a second as we come into 3 and 4.
Michael Shaw in the wall hard.
Oh, you hate to see it. He was being bold with that strategy call, and it just has not worked out for him.
It looked like he was going to drop way out of the top 10.
Mitchell Sundstrom might get to the quarter panel here.
He's there.
Right.
He's looking.
He thought about it on the backstretch. Will he dive for it in 3 and 4? He will. He's going to take the dive and get right alongside Stephen Gilbert. Not going to
He's
have
gotta go.
enough momentum to clear him. Oh, will he?
He's got him.
He does. New leader, Mitchell Sundstrom. But there's the 100, James Morvan. He's coming right in. He's going to get them both potentially. Taking the high side here to get Stephen Gilbert. Might he have a 2-for-1 situation on his hands here?
I believe they are teammates. If they need to work together to box that 100 in.
No one has had anything for this 100 car so far. And it looks like we might get 3 wide here off for the lead. 3 wide for the lead. That lap belongs to Morvan. Barely.
Oh, he's got the run on the high side. I think he's going to take it.
Oh, getting loose there is Sundstrom. Just barely manages to save it. Here comes Austin Dan coming in for
here's
second
the fight.
place.
Here's the fight we all came for.
Here's your prize fight, folks. He takes it in deep trying to get to the number 100, but he can't make it stick. So back into the lead is James Morvan. That did not take very long. But we've got the number 31 and the number 9 here trying to contend for it and trying to get the lead back from him. Austin Dan already going up to the high side to see if he can pull some positions out of it. We just have to see if anyone has something for this number 100 car. They've definitely been the best car so far.
That last lap, Austin Dan was about a tenth faster.
He's definitely caught up to his aero drag. We'll see if it helps him out here as he gets into that air.
They are still like 3 wide back about mid-pack.
I smell a caution coming soon from that. Michael Shaw
Yeah.
disconnected. He is out of the race.
Wait,
Hate
what?
to see it. Hit the wall really hard on that restart, and it just took whatever was in that car that was left right out of that car. You hate to see it. He was having such a strong run.
I'm going to do
Yeah, he destroyed it.
quick as I can replay on that. I want to see him. We just spoke with him. Did we do something?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like lap 53, I believe, if you want to go look.
Oh, we'll just jump back to live. That is really too bad. Go back and check out this battle for the lead. As I'm still figuring out a lap counter. This thing is just so terrible, dude.
Colhane moves into the top 10.
The only
Well, since it
thing,
appears,
the only thing this thing doesn't have for like an on and an off switch is the timing thing. You can't switch that, is what I'm finding out, and that is just ridiculous.
I'm using eye overlay, and I like it pretty good.
You use what?
Eye overlay, it's free.
Oh.
I've got the interval, the fastest, last pit, pit box,
Oh.
and all that good stuff. And lap time, or yeah, all that good stuff.
Well, if I ever do this again, that's what I'll use.
It's like Nelson's looking to the inside of Anthony. Alex here. Gonna take the 4 with him of Grant McDonald. And it looks like they're lining up because Kyle Haynes also looking to the inside.
at the front, James Morvant still continues to lead, but he's not getting away from Austin Dan. That lead is stabilized out at about 0.4 of a second again. That is just continuing to be the number here. Then Timothy Rainey Lewis battling Austin Dan here for the about to be for the second spot. It looks like Rainey Lewis is going to try and make the pass here down the front stretch. To his inside, it looks like he's going to complete the pass here, going off in the turns 1 and 2. New second place car, Timothy Rainey Lewis, is back up there now. Since things are starting to quiet down a little bit, knock on wood, we can take a look at some of the other cars here that have been our biggest movers so far today. Timothy Rainey Lewis is up from 11th to 3rd. Tim Weinkoff up from the 25th starting position up to 6th. Grant McDonald from 13th to 9th. Christopher Green from 24th. Oh, he's dropping back a little bit. 24th from 5th to 15th. We've had a couple of droppers as well, unfortunately. Kyle Hayen, you mentioned him earlier, started 6th, currently 10th. We've got Andy Ennis started 10th, down to 16th. Lucas Martin started 1st on the pole, down to 13th after his earlier issues. And we have, it appears, 6 cars that are out of the race so far. Brian Troy, Michael Shaw, Phil Lunn, Cliff Chanel, Tyler Ottery, and Trenton Brown. I believe that Brian Troy might still be in this. I think he's been the recipient of a couple of our lucky dogs so far. So take back my earlier words about him being out of this race. He is not even close to being out of this yet. He could still, in theory, win this if we get 5 more cautions.
You think we do, though? It is only just Kansas.
That is true. We've seen only some solo spins so far. No huge incidents that have taken out half the field, thank goodness.
So we have seen more than I thought we would.
More than the cup race, that's for sure.
Also, not able to get your lap counter. I tried everything in the book. It's not going to work today. But I can tell you that we are on... What lap are we on?
6-7.
Lap 6-7. Austin would love this moment. And we do have 59 laps remaining.
I feel like he waited till we was on 67 just for that reason.
Oh, no. Wait, we haven't hit it yet. We're on 66.
We're on 67, buddy.
And, wait, they got to cross the line. And... 67.
We don't want to tell him that he's a lap behind, do we?
Yeah, I think you might be a little bit behind there, bud.
Check your playback.
Well, does your counter say 57 to go?
58.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's I don't know. Mine says 58 to go, but it also says 67 completed. Currently.
We're on 68 right now.
Is it sure?
Mm-hmm.
About to come to 69. Our silent
69.
lap. Silent lap.
But wait, so you're on lap 69?
Yes.
Yeah, this only counts it after a lap completes, not as you start the lap. That's why I'm a lap behind, kind of. on my counter.
Gotcha.
Do we really got him though?
Yeah, how yes.
Well, anyway, James Morvant continues to lead out on the front on lap 70. Timothy Rainey Lewis, again, as we said beforehand, that lead of James Morvant staples out to about 0.4 of a second every time here. Austin Dan back in third, Stephen Gilbert fourth, and the number 18 of Preston O'Brien is in fifth currently.
Well, look at that. He got his spot back. Right back to where he started. And it looks like fighting for position at the moment with Tim Weinkoff a little bit.
Yeah, Weinkoff started back in 25th, and he's up to 6th, and he's holding it. Certainly holding position up there, so a fantastic race for him so far in terms of just working his way out of that subpar qualifying spot.
Mm-hmm.
Grant got really loose off that last corner, but was able to save it and continue.
That lead's reducing a little bit up at the front, now down to under 0.3 of a second.
Oh no! Preston lost a little bit of momentum on the outside, got into the wall, and then 95 got into him, but took care of him pretty good. So looks like we're getting a pit stop. I saw 9 down pit road.
That is correct.
The final pit stop, potentially.
Oh, the winning pit stop, maybe? We do have 53 to go still.
I'm not sure how much fuel they can hold.
Yeah, perhaps so. That could be the winning move. I mean, we've seen pit strategy be the decider before in these events. It just depends on how much longer the leaders can stay out as compared to those who are starting to pit right now.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, then again, last time during green flag pit stops, Austin Dan was the one who brought out the caution. So even those green flag pit stops are not going to be safe for every driver.
Mm-hmm.
He did take 4. Looks like his pit stop was a 42.6.
And that, for the moment, drops him down to being 1 lap down in 19th. But we'll see how everything else cycles through here.
That 42.6 was also time on pit lane.
Ah, well, thank goodness. That'd be a rough pit stop.
Yeah, his pit time was 14.9. That
Perfectly
actually
standard.
looks a lot better.
They've got a couple more takers coming down pit road here.
I think he may force the hand and force all these guys to have to come down maybe a little bit earlier than what they wanted to.
That's what I was thinking. It sounds like these guys wanted to stay out a few more laps, but like Denny Hamlin's strategy yesterday, coming down a few laps early might significantly benefit you.
Well, you ain't going to do anything following the top 3 guys of James and Randy Lewis and Austin Dan. You got to do something different. As all Preston O'Brien dips down.
That's your pick. You got to keep a good eye on him for this pit stop here.
We also have the number 8 in of Mitchell Sunstorm. Mitchell's been sitting in the pits for over a minute now. I'm not sure if he's fixing damage.
Do we have a speeding
under
penalty,
green flag
perhaps?
would not be a good time to do it under green. Preston's doing the same thing here. Both over a minute and a half for him and Mitchell.
in
Yeah,
the
this is
pit.
not great. 2 laps down for Mitchell Sundstrom.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a shame. He's been one of our top contenders today so far.
And Mitchell's up to 2 minutes now, and he's finally pulling off the track, or back onto the track with Preston. And we got
Really?
Austin Dan in the pit road.
Huh.
And he keeps all 4 wheels under him this time, too. Won't bring out the caution.
James Morvant staying out on track.
We're on
Huge
lap
lead.
80. Time is running short. If these drivers want to beat him, they've got to try something else. So mad respect to everyone who's trying a different strategy here. Sundstrom 3 laps down. Preston O'Brien 2 laps down there. The number 3 of Christopher Green back in 10th place is going to pit this lap.
Randy Lewis is in.
All right, let's watch Christopher Green pull into his stall. See if he gets a good stop here.
Leader's going to be pitting this time. James Morvant, the number 100 car.
Oh, the leader coming in. Let's watch
Leader's
that
coming in.
instead. Let's check out our leader, see if he gets a good stop.
Here he comes. Just ease onto pit road like that. Make sure you don't get that speeding penalty.
The scariest thing over here is that I have buttons that say like EOL, wave around, disqualify. Really bad buttons. I gotta watch my mouse. Good, perfect mouse control tonight. I should probably go play some CS:GO after or something.
Wes Graham's
Everyone's
coming down.
pitting in.
57,
Oh,
57 spin, 57 into the outside wall.
Really?
Yep, he will make it to pit road though. We will stay green.
Oh,
Ooh.
I stayed eyes on our leader who's made it off pit road safely. Oh, and you can see the damage on that 57. Let's take a quick replay as all our drivers head to pit road. Or not all,
Just
but
loses
the
it
rest
there.
of them.
Something
Ooh.
to keep note of. That 57 may get a black flag. He did miss the commitment cone coming into pits.
Uh-oh, the commitment cone. Oof.
I
hard
think
in
that's
the
the
wall.
lap. That might be the least of his worries with that damage. That's your pole sitter, too. A rough way for his day to potentially end here.
But looks they've just dropped the right side. Oh, they're lifting the left side still. Yeah, Lucas Martin gonna spend a long time on pit road.
And it looks like the last of the cars are cycling through here. Grant McDonald, Josh Martin cycling through here. So the leaders are almost cycled back up front.
Which will be the Thunder. And James Morvan.
Yeah. I like what Randy Lewis done there. He undercutted him. I think it might be what he needed to do. We'll see how he can hold him off. That'll be the winning move, maybe.
He pulled a Denny Hamlin, definitely.
That's right. He did stop first, I believe.
I believe Steven Gilbert was the first one down pit road.
And it
he
worked for him,
actually-
too.
Yeah, he jumped Austin Dan.
So the early pit was the good strategy here, but we'll see if those tires can hold up. Because right now it's about 0.6 of a second for Rainey Lewis. Went down to half a second there, though. As officially, Timothy Rainey Lewis is the leader.
I'll be curious to see if James does catch him. Can he get past him? Because the 87 has caught James several times, but been unable to pass him.
I've got the stint info up right now for the current stints. You can see that Timothy has run 6 laps to Morvant's 4. So he pit 2 ahead of Morvant, and you can see how that has worked out for him now. The interesting thing is the car behind them has 13 laps on them. And then...
Yeah, Steven Gilbert pitted super early on in
Yeah.
that session, but he was running further back than third position. I think he was running like 5th or 6th. And it worked out well, no question. It was a great strategy call.
For now, though, I mean, if tires come into play, I see him getting past pretty easy. Maybe.
That lead up at the front is just under just under 3/10 of a second this last time around. Might even be a little bit less.
But this is about where Randy Lewis was able to get to, and just never could break the final bubble to get there too.
Very true.
These yellow bubbles around our driver names right now are the last laps they pitted. Timothy Rainey Lewis came in on 80, and then Mormont on 82. And there you go, yeah, Shane Gilbert on 73. Pretty interesting. And if we go look at those pit times, you could see Preston O'Brien, Michael Nelson, and Mitchell Sundstrom all had pretty long stops.
Yeah, it looks like the best stop belonged to Austin Dan with a 14.3.
Speedy pit crew there.
But the best time on pit road was James Morvat.
So, Sir Henry, we are about to complete lap 88, or sorry, 89, and then we now have 36 laps remaining. I cannot get a lap counter up. I've tried everything. We're doing it the old way. It's called word of mouth. You say what lap, and I tell you.
Exactly. We're bringing it back to the 1980s here, back when there was no such thing as tickers on your screen.
Yeah.
And you had to rely upon the voices of your lovely broadcasters to hook you into what was happening.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Sir Henry, for sticking along and watching today. Sadly, Shaw has been out of the race for 89 laps right after we talked to him, so I hope we didn't give no bad juju. Maybe it was something to do with we dragged him up his channel as they were going green. Y'all said he hit the wall after green, right?
Yes.
Like just after
but
green?
we take no official blame for anything that happened, though, just to clarify, if anyone wants to try and say that we did anything.
Yeah.
Just as you said, Travis, James Morvant was able to reel him in there to about 0.3 of a second, but is laid off now. It's about half a second lead for Timothy Randy Lewis.
We do have Randy Lewis hitting some lap traffic. He's got the 37 he's looking past now, and then he'll have the 17 of Lucas Chapman next. Hate to see it. Both of my tag guys are, well, 2 out of my 3 guys, but I guess all my tag guys are having problems tonight.
Little bit.
And Timothy Ray Lewis is obstructing the lap traffic on where he'd like them to go to get out of the way of this lead battle here. And good on the number 37 for staying down there at the bottom and not disrupting this.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of disruption, what did y'all think of that late spin to bring out the caution last night or yesterday?
Quite interesting, happening right in front of the leaders. It happened, Cody Ware's spin, in a weirdly similar spot to where Austin Dan's spin happened earlier.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just a sticky spot in the track.
Man, I wanted Denny.
Did y'all happen to catch Denny saying something about it?
No.
He climbed out of the car and he was like, of course, Cody Ware spins out, car like 6 laps down. He said something along the lines of that.
Oh.
I was like, God. Calls out Kyle Busch and then calls out Cody Ware. He's on one.
He's
all the back markers are going to be upset with him.
Well, if you don't want to be, get out of the back. I'm a Denny fan.
He's going to start calling out Ty Dillon next and just make another enemy.
How dare you say that you're a Denny fan?
Well, I am. I mean, after last year, I'm nearly one over. He's winning more than my current favorite driver. I like Victory Lane.
Who are y'all's favorites that you tend to go for each week?
Kyle Busch. I'm not having a good week.
Oh,
I'm not having a good season.
I am a Hendrick guy, so any Hendrick car, minus Alex Bowman, because he's watched. Sorry, Shane.
30 to go in this race, y'all.
Oh,
it's anybody's right now. Okay, not really. That's not true. It's Austin Dan's or James Morvant's.
They've definitely been the class of the field so far.
Yeah, if we get a caution, it could definitely toss it up like a salad. But right now, it's a battle between them two. I feel like.
Oh, no
So-
question.
If a caution comes out, with most of these guys having, 15 to 18 laps on their tires, do you take 2 here?
Yes.
That was the strat yesterday when the caution came out late, was that all the leaders took 2 tires, and it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I think you do it. And
Do they have tires?
I'm not sure. Don't tell me that. I wish it would.
If they do, yay. Good for them. Good tire management, boys. That lead's extended out a little bit of Rainey Lewis's. About half a second now. Stephen Gilbert, 5.7 back. I remember looking a few laps ago, and he was only like, I think, 2.8 back. So suffice to say that these two were definitely pulling out as compared to everyone else. It sounds like Stephen Gilbert's going to be coming in to make a pit stop, though.
I just heard that over the radio. Number 9 coming down, so he has decided that he don't want no part of these tires.
would y'all like to
Or
rev it up
alternate.
again with James Morvant?
I think it sounds like a fantastic idea.
Oh! 87!
Oh!
More van!
Oh, no!
Turn in!
Oh no! I wouldn't be happy about that. Oh jeez. Contacted him.
Ran
for the
him
crash.
over. Oh, man.
Let's watch that again.
What
'Cause
in
I
the
don't think we'll
world?
be seeing Timothy Rainey catch up and get his get back for quite some time.
What the heck happened there?
Looks like Rainey called it out on pit chat, not out loud.
What
He
is
put
pit
pitting
chat?
in the chat, but that's it.
Oh.
Warbank did not see it.
Oh yeah, pushes him loose. Interesting. We're back live now.
And that might be what decides this race.
Totally
Timothy
could
Rainey
be right
is on
there.
pit road. Maybe if he has a quick pit stop here, he can take advantage of it, perhaps. But
But why was
you
he
hate to
pitting?
see.
I don't think.
Yeah,
I think everybody's gonna
run
have to pit.
2 more laps.
I think they can make it about 31 laps. So
So he's trying to do the early thing again.
yeah, I think everybody's gonna have to pit one more time in about 15 laps. So about 110 to 115, we'll probably see him down pit road one more time.
Interesting.
And Rainey Lewis is just in pit road now. Definitely a longer stop than scheduled.
Well, if I'm
And-
James sorry.
That might be what decides it here.
Yeah, if I'm
Yeah, it's
James
about a
Morvant,
6-second
I'm pretty
lead now.
nervous right now. I still think that the Thunder can come out and leapfrog him.
Well, he hit him pretty hard. I don't know if he's gonna. The damage might be enough.
What was the total pit road time for Rainey Lewis there? Definitely longer than 40-something seconds.
Let's see if I can find it. Give me 1 second.
I think he was repairing some of that damage that he had
For
sustained from that
Rainey,
hit.
it was 1 minute 14.
Ooh,
Yeah, 114.
that'll hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's about 30 seconds past. Looks like his car's pretty clean, but I mean,
No telling what that
He's-
did to the handling.
he's gonna need more vent to pit like that too, and I just don't think he will.
We're about to cross into our 105th lap with 21 to go, or 20 to go. Wait, that doesn't work. Yeah, it does. Yeah. 22? Dang it, what lap are we on, guys?
20 to go.
We're on lap 102 currently, 23 to go.
No,
You-
2
wait.
on 105.
Yeah, I'm 23 to go. I have 21.
Folks, we are like the old-timey NASCAR officials where they were just arranging placards in a desk to keep track of people. But we can all agree on one thing. It is that James Morvant is currently the leader. Perhaps a bit of a controversial finish with that contact with Rainey Lewis. We'll keep an eye on the holler chat later for that one. But it's been the class of the field so far today. Started in 4th, quickly made his way up to 1st place. Wes Graham 2nd, followed by Kyle Hain, Anthony Alex, Christopher Green in 5th spot right now. Zach Bardo, a name we haven't talked about much tonight, the usual broadcaster for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series broadcast. He's up to 6th place, started in 20th. Andy Ennis, Davis Brown, the number 6 car, Lucas Chapman, and then Austin Dan in 10th place to round out the top 10.
There's only 7 cars right now on the lead lap.
What a race. Thunder's coming
I'm not
back.
seeing. I'm watching James. He doesn't look like he's struggling with handling, considering all the contact that him and Randy Lewis got into.
It'll be interesting to see if he takes a long pit stop here as well.
By the way, I don't know if y'all remember this, but I think there was a win that Morvant got at one point where he stayed out on track and saved more than any other driver, and that was able to get him the win. You think he's able to achieve that same thing tonight?
Quite possibly. If he's a good fuel saver, there's no question he could be the one who gets it done. Considering he was already out there in the lead, best place to save fuel, that would be in the lead with all that clean air.
Yep.
So he might just be able to get it done.
The
It'll be interesting to
longest
see
I've
what he
seen them
does.
run is 31 laps, so we're about 5 laps away from that.
Be a lot of fuel saving.
He's got a 6.3 second gap though, so he could definitely back up if he wanted to.
Well,
He can
now
run at
that-
half speed here.
Is there anybody y'all would like to crank it up with? Anybody in particular?
I think we should crank it up with Zach Bardo. We haven't talked much about him today. He's still on the lead lap.
All right, let's ride on board with Zach Bardo and crank it up. All right, we're back with you, folks. And
James Morvant coming to pit.
well, let's ride with him down pit road, see if he has a good entrance. Looks like he does. Rolling in second gear, no lights. That's interesting. Oh, it's probably because I'm not driving. It's probably just the iRacing thing.
How long does Wes Graham stay out here before he pits?
And how long is Morvant's pit stop going to be? Let's see how much that damage affected his car. Because
Yeah.
it definitely affected Rainey Lewis's.
Yeah, did he bring Blaney's pit crew or Larson's pit crew? Let's see.
We got an eye on him right now.
Nope. Two tires, it looks like, that
Ooh.
stop.
Yep, 2 tires, 35.6.
2 tires, or you think only fuel? That was quick.
It
He
was a
might
2
just-
tire stop.
That might
Oh,
just
no.
keep a good chunk of the field a lap down here.
That was super quick.
It's like
And he gets back out the track.
the number 6 is in, the number 2's in.
35
Yeah, what are
second
they,
stop
SCR
for
cars?
Morvant. Really strong. That's probably going
Kyle
to be one
Hayner
of the
leader?
lowest stops we see, to be honest, guys. I'm watching other guys' stops add up right now. That is...
Yeah, unless we see a late caution here, I don't see a way that James Morvant doesn't win this.
Right.
Yeah, everybody's well over 40 seconds. The fastest one is 36.4 by Zach.
Mm-hmm. Nobody with a faster stop than Morvant. Impressive.
He also had a 9.7 in the pit box. Austin Dan looks like he had a 3.2, so probably just fuel only. But he had
He's
a
up to
terrible
second
time on
place.
pit lane.
The only issue for Austin Dan is that he is 5.4 seconds back. So we will see if he can eat into that lead a little bit. But we're coming up on just a few laps to go here, and James Morvant has checked out on the rest of the field. His only competition is currently a lap down, back in 11th place, Timothy Rainey Lewis. So it's his race to lose right now.
If Morvant catches Rainey Lewis, does Rainey Lewis make it hard to pass?
I think definitely.
A bit of revenge, perhaps.
I don't know if he was. I don't know where he's at, but he could.
And we definitely don't think. I don't think Austin Dan's going to catch him. That was 0.8 of a second he lost on that lap. Potentially even more here.
Yeah, Rainey Lewis is back on, coming off turn 4 now, and he's going into turn 1, so he should be fine. Anthony Alex with the fastest lap that last time.
Good for him. I don't know if we award a fastest lap point in GFI, but great job.
They do. Yeah, it is a 1 point, and right now it's currently held by James Morvant also with a 30.235.
Well, guys, Cliff is upon us. He's found us. We've got 8 laps to go in this race. Could not get a lap counter no matter how hard I tried with this thing that I've got up right now. But we do have time.
We're old-fashioned. We're doing it like they did back in the 1980s, where you have to rely upon listening to your announcers to understand who is doing what and where in this race. But one thing is clear, James Morvant has dominated this race so far. His only competition and him got involved in a little bit of contact earlier that might have just ended this one out. We're getting, I believe, 7 laps to go here.
That's right.
6 laps to go here. 6 laps to go here. And it's his race to lose right now. If a caution came out, we'd see pandemonium potentially break out.
And to report on the car number 80 of Cliff Chanel, he's out. As Cliff was asking where Cliff was.
Currently scored in the 23rd position, 70 laps down is the 80 car of Cliff Chanel. Not last. Not last.
I did hear him say before he popped out that he was looking at farming equipment.
Was that a arrow situation, by the way, there, Cliff? Because we saw you get loose off the corner, just off the nose of Zach Bartow, but I don't think we saw contact. And then from there, you were just trying to control it, hold on to it, and then could tell where you lost it there, back up into the track. That was a tough one.
Well, if we were to have another caution, Timothy Rainey Lewis would be your lucky dog. He is currently the first car 1 lap down. He's made up some ground in that regard. And he's currently scored in the 10th position. The other 9 cars up from there. In 9th spot is Christopher Green, then Zach Bartow in 8th, Anthony Alex 7th, Wes Graham in 6th, Kyle Hayne 5th, Stephen Gilbert up in the 4th position. Grant McDonald has made his way up to the 3rd position. Austin Dan is in 2nd, but your leader still is James Morvant.
I'm like so behind the camera angles, but I'm trying to jump with our statements from our announcer here of Noah.
Again, folks, we are your replacement team out here. The NFL had replacement refs a long time ago, and we are your replacement announcers for this week. So if you don't like our quality, don't worry. A new bargaining deal has been made, and Austin Sheff will be back here next week to take back over the announcing duties.
Yeah, it was a good race so far then, Cliff, but sorry about that wreck. That was terrible to see, man.
Got a new P2, Brett McDonald, who's passed Austin Dan here.
I suppose that's the consequence of Austin Dan not picking the tires. It just kind of ruins your ability to keep the momentum up as the run goes on.
for sure.
He might get
Looks like
passed
Grant.
by Kyle Hayne here too.
Grant may have not
think
took
so?
tires either. I was showing 24 laps on his tires.
This is your final lap, I believe, here.
It is.
Yeah, this is the final one.
And we've got James Morvant coming around out of 4. Or
2.
no, wait.
On the backstretch.
He's on the backstretch. Into
Coming
3,
into turns 3 and 4.
Into 4. He's coming out of 4 to the line.
And there
he
is your
wins.
winner, folks.
Our
James
winner,
Morvant
James Morvant.
is your
Yeah.
winner at Kansas.
Grant McDonald picks up his P2. Look at that right there. Wow, that's how far behind he was. Y'all saw that live. That was not a replay. He just crossed the line 10 seconds after Morvant. And for that second place finish. Real good job there. Kyle Hayne ends up in 3rd. Wes Graham 4th. Austin Dan 5th. Not the day we thought Austin Dan would have, at least not me. Stephen Gilbert in 6th, Anthony Alex 7th, Zach Bartow picked up a top 10 in P8, good job. Christopher Green in P9, also picking up a top 10. Timothy the Thunder Rainey Lewis in P10, not the week I thought he'd have as well. He's really been running in the top 5, really strong, getting some wins as well. Michael Nelson caps it out at P11, and then Lucas Chapman leaves in P12. Andy Annis, P13, Mitchell Sundstrom, P14, Davis Brown, P15, Josh Martin, P16, Tim Weinkoff, P17, Phil Loon, P18, Lucas Martin, P19. Oh, wait, they're 3 laps down. So, yeah, those were our, finishers. Preston O'Brien ends up P21, Brian Short, P20, Michael Shaw, P22. How sad. They were having good days. We had a lot of drivers up front out of this race. Like Cliff.
Just a lot of solo spins today. A lot of people just popping the wall too hard and getting enough damage to the luckily no big ones today. It was just a bunch of people not being able to hang on to it as they came out of the turns.
And we can see James Morvant celebrating here on the front stretch. I was a little late to that. Thank you, Austin, for these streams. This is a lot to keep up with, the angles and everybody. I'm not finding it very easy, but there's our leader. He burned it down. We can rewind and watch some of that.
Don't forget to pull the top 3 in.
That is right. We will be pulling in our top 3 and having interviews with our podium finishers here at Kansas.
And I have a lot of questions.
Oh, you do? Good. Because I've got a lot to do, I guess. This stuff's hard, man. As we watch our replay of the Thunder coming in for his celebration.
Another race down at Kansas. We'll be back here a little bit later on in the season during the chase for the GFI League Cup. To see if we can get it for another race, but it's been a fantastic race. Very few cautions, clean racing all around. But now we get to hear from our top 3 finishers.
Well, we're going to start from the back and work our way up. So that leads us to our interview with Kyle Hayne, who had a P3 finish. Bring him down. Hey, Kyle Hayne, driver number 45 for Skewer Cat Racing. You ended up with a P3 finish today. How are you feeling about that?
Pretty good. I don't really know how I managed it, but I guess I did, so that's good.
Noah seemed to have a lot of questions for you, so start popping them off.
Definitely. The turn 2, the wall coming out of turn 2 on that backstretch was getting a lot of people off guard today. How were you able to deal with it and come away with a P3 finish?
To not get tight off turn 2, I basically just try to keep my front left underneath their car, kind of like a half a car length underneath, so I could not really get as tight, and it definitely helped for not getting into the wall and wrecking my car or anything. So
Definitely. Since recent departures, you've kind of become the standard bearer over there at Skewer Cat Racing. Definitely a great job for y'all getting the P3 finish. Did you have any ideas to change up your strategy a little bit toward the end there? I believe you took fuel only, correct?
I took fuel only for the second to final stop, and then I think most people took tires and fuel for the final one. So, I mean, the last entire stint was just me tire saving, trying to get more positions. So,
Definitely. You moved up a few spots doing it there. Started in the 6th spot, came up to the 3rd spot. I noticed your paint scheme looking like a Chase Briscoe Bass Pro Shops paint scheme. Any particular reason for that this week?
I mean, Briscoe is obviously he kind of tied with Reddick from Favorite Driver.
Repping the favorite driver. We love to see it.
Yeah, that's the reason why I have the 45 font as well.
Yuck.
It just clicked.
Gross. Can we move on? No, I'm kidding.
So a P3 for you. A P3 for you. Weren't quite able to get the Tyler Reddick levels of success out there, but congratulations on the top 5 finish.
Thank you.
Yeah, really wonderful to watch. Gosh, I cannot get on that Tyler Reddick train you're on, but it's great you're having a wonderful time and enjoying Victory Lane a lot. I haven't seen Victory Lane in 3 years with Kyle Busch, so looking forward to this season. But
You might have to get it of RCR.
yeah, it might be that time. But congratulations on the wonderful day. Do you have anything to say before you get out of here?
I'm not a Tyler Reddick bandwagon. I can tell you that.
Oh, you're not?
I don't believe you.
You've been there for the long haul.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Sure.
Prove it.
I've been a fan of him since like Talladega 2024. So
Whoa.
The white and black
2024.
Jordan.
That was like
yeah,
2 years ago.
something like that.
Yeah. I was
Well,
just
thank
messing
you
with you,
so
man.
Thank you so much for joining us, Kyle. And again, congratulations on the finish.
Thank you. No
Yeah,
worries.
we love to see it. Okay, bye. I'm supposed to drag him out. Does he know that? We're not done with him till we say we're
Maybe
done
don't
anyway.
bully the next one about their favorite driver and they'll
But-
stay longer.
I'm just having fun. We're just
You
fun.
are a Denny Hamlin fan. This makes sense now. You do like Denny.
Oh, and Cliff said, thanks for filling in. Of course, yeah, it's been real fun today. Yes, I do hope you get a top 5 tomorrow. Let's go, Kyle from Sir Henry, and congrats to Zach from Jeff McMaster. Oh no, wait, no, Jeff said congrats to Zach, and then he said he's glad we were able to broadcast. Appreciate it. Let's move
P8
on
for Zach Bardo.
to our P2 interview with Grant McDonald. Grant McDonald, driver the number 4 for Ajax. How are you feeling after your P2 finish?
Feel exhausted.
Okay, yeah, it was Kansas. We hear that a lot out of Kansas. Track with a lot of wheel in it. What was the most?
Yeah, it was fun though.
That's good. What was the most taxing thing today?
Oh, for me, it was just trying to recover from all the incidents that either were self-made or just happened naturally. Really happy to pull away with a second place there, especially being in the back a couple times, like midway through the race.
Well,
Definitely, that was an impressive job.
If there's one thing people respect, is somebody self-made.
I appreciate it.
You did a fantastic job there, starting back in 13th spot and getting yourself up to a P2 finish, the runner-up. You had some contact there in one of those wrecks from the 54 of, I think it was Tyler Ottery, smacking into you during one of those wrecks. So even more impressive. How were you able to recover your positions and stay smart out there on the racetrack?
Yeah, just trying not to take any chances on things. Of course, there at the end, I felt like I had to, but really just trying to play it safe, especially while I was nursing that damage. Thankfully, I didn't have too much, especially for how hard it kind of pinched me into the wall there. I was able to walk away with just like a minute of damage, so pretty fortunate there. But yeah, just being patient is the big one, and then just trusting my stuff, trusting the tires that I saved earlier on in the race, and let it show later.
Definitely, you did a great job of kind of working your way past that adversity. Um, did you have any sort of strategies in mind as you were getting down to the final few pit stops as to what you were going to do?
I felt like I had some pretty raw speed, so if I could get myself, close to the front, I was running a bit different of a line than everybody else, so I never really had any issues with being aero blocked by anyone. So I kind of just stuck to that strategy. I felt like with the speed that I was able to keep, especially later in the run, that it would prevail, at least to some extent.
Definitely. So congratulations on the runner-up finish. Before we let you head out, anything you'd like to say? Anyone you'd like to shout out?
Just big shout out to Ajax and even the sister team too, sir. We have a great time. We enjoy running together. It's a big team environment there, and then big shout out to Fireline, of course, being the sponsor.
Austin won't tell me what a twosor is, but I'm gonna figure it out one day. But anyways, I did want to ask, how does the finish feel for the Ajax camp? Y'all don't have a win yet in the Cup Series, and a top 5, a top 3, those are great days for y'all. So tell us a little bit about that and your struggles for a win.
Yeah, we're in a drought right now. I feel it coming soon. We got Talladega coming up here, so drafting tracks are usually our bread and butter. So hopefully we can sneak one in there. But no, I think it'll come just naturally. We got some pretty fast guys, and just getting back into the groove of things. We got a really talented pool, especially with the guys. Austin, Dan, TRL, James. They're super fast. So yeah, I think it'll come though, sooner or later. One of us will get a win, I hope.
Yeah, we hope so too. Y'all are super fun to watch. Definitely entertain us every weekend, and we're looking forward to talking to y'all in Victory Lane.
Yeah, likewise. Appreciate it, guys.
Of course. Take care.
See ya.
Thank you, Grant.
All right, that leads us to our last interview. It is going to be with James Morvant, our winner in the number 100 or the 00. It says 00 here, but you rocked the
00. I apologize. Yeah.
Well, you were in the number 100 today, giving it 100% all day, pedal to the metal, and really showed the field how it's done at Kansas. Tell us a little bit about how you feel after the win and how you were able to accomplish it.
I feel pretty good. I mean, for my first race back here in GFI, I feel great. I've always been good at Kansas. I think the last time we raced here, I was here and I won that one too. I think during the playoffs. So I've always felt pretty good about Kansas. But it wasn't terrible. The setup was tight. I don't know what they've done to the fixed sets, but it was a little tighter, so I had to adjust pretty quickly here. But it was pretty good.
And
Congratulations.
Sorry. Yes, go ahead.
I was just going to say congratulations on the win. You were definitely the dominant car today. We noticed that after a while, the second place cars were really able to get up to the leader, but not really get past the maybe 2 or 3 tenths back sort of area. Were you having some difficulties perhaps getting past the cars after a while?
When Tim had got past me, Timothy Rainey Lewis got past me on that pit stop, that green flag pit stop, I did have an issue passing him because the dirty air was so strong. And he would just move up like half a lane and block me, so I couldn't build a run to get to him, which is what I was doing when I was holding the lead as well before that. So no one could really pass anyone if you were fighting for the lead and you had the same pace.
Gotcha. Speaking of Timothy Rainey Lewis, you knew we were going to ask about it. What's your take on that contact coming to pit road?
I will 100% say I will 100% say it was my fault. I wasn't looking at the chat, so I didn't see him ping, "Hey, I'm pitting now," and I was just like, "Oh, I hit Tim," and I look up in chat and I see Tim Winkoff say he was pitting, and I was like, or my fault, not Winkoff, Winekoff. I saw him say he was pitting, so I was like, I didn't see him say he was pitting, and then I was on a call with a couple friends, Austin Dan, who finished, I think he finished P4.
Well,
he finished P5.
Well, that leads me into another question. So drivers usually announce this over their vocal radio. Do you think him text chatting it was something to deliberately throw you off?
Um, I was in the middle of the corner when he put it out because I looked back at it and I had another friend tell me he did it when I was in the middle of the corner and I wasn't looking at chat, so it was a little off-putting, but I'd still call it my fault because I should still be paying attention to chat sometimes. Gives you good information here and there.
It's really far up there. It's a lot easier to come through the ears, in my opinion, and know that somebody's making their way to pit road. Easy to miss. But yeah, it put you in a hard place. I think you dealt with it well. And you're still dealing with the response to it well. So a lot of good stuff in you.
Yep.
Definitely. We'll let y'all settle that for finals in the holler.
Yeah, we'll talk to each other privately. We'll be okay.
I also got to ask, how did Road to Pro go?
Oh, not so great this
Uh-oh.
year. I'll try again next year. I had surgeries come through halfway through, so I couldn't race a few
Oh.
races, and I lost out on a lot of points. Also, first race of the Road to Pro, I got wrecked out by some guy not being able to hold his line. So sad days there. I didn't start off very well either.
Well, what did they put in you for the surgeries? Was it like a metal foot? Because you really held it on the floor today and showed it to him.
Yeah.
I had my wisdom teeth removed, and I had 2 ingrown toenail surgeries. So
Ooh.
not fun.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
had the
not fun
wisdom
at all.
teeth. That is kind of fun.
I'm still recovering from the ingrown toenails right now, actually. So
Oh,
there's
no.
that.
Even more impressive that you're out there winning, then.
I don't really feel it, so I'll be okay.
It's the toenails pushing it to the floor.
Yep,
Jesus.
100%.
Travis, you
Let's
got
take the
anything for him?
focus off of feet for a little bit.
Oh, you sure?
And just another congratulations to you. 95 laps led, by far outpacing anyone else. You had the fastest lap as well, so it was a fantastic points day for you. Do you think you're going to be able to recover enough points from being out to potentially make the chase?
I was thinking that. Too.
It'll be pretty close, but I think I have a shot if I show up for every race and at least finish top 10, but I think I'd have to mostly get top 5s or at least a couple wins.
That's true.
I definitely think you have the pace to do it.
I don't know about the
No
road
one's never
courses.
been able to beat Austin Dan, and here you come in showing him what's up.
Yeah, I've been racing with him for years, and he used to beat me a lot, so I had to learn to get better than him.
Well, so do you think next week we see more of a battle between you and Austin? Oh wait, sorry, it's Talladega.
He'll either push me and then hang me out on the last lap, or I'll push him and hang him out on the last lap. It's one or the other. One or the other.
Well, welcome back. Big congratulations. Starting off super strong. Just reminding me of Austin Dan. He debuted and won his race. You're kind of debuting into the season and win your race. So congratulations. Y'all are some really strong drivers. You seem to really learn off each other and have taught each other a lot, it seems like.
Yeah. Thank you very
So,
much.
Is that the last 2 races have been a first-time winner in
Pretty
the Cup
much,
Series?
yeah.
Well, no, this ain't my first time winning. I won last season.
This current
First time
season.
this season.
Current
Let me
Oh,
fix that.
probably then, yeah.
season. We've got the Thunder on a bit of a win streak. I believe he's got 3 or 4 under his belt. So it's going to be awesome to see y'all mix it up with him. And we're looking forward to the show. Thank you guys for putting on an amazing race today. And yeah, congratulations again. What more can we say?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Is everybody out of everybody done?
We're all good here. Congratulations again.
Yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations.
All right, move you back up to be cozy with your folks. Oh wait, they're gone. Well, here's Austin.
Boston.
I left him with Austin Dan so they could chat. That was an awesome broadcast. Thank you guys for being here. Thank everybody in the chat for bearing with us. We did not have Austin today, so we weren't at the tip-top quality that we're usually at. So looking forward to having Austin back next week and back to the regular program. Y'all got anything to say before we stop this show?
Absolutely. Oh, go ahead, Travis.
No, go ahead. You take it away.
Oh, such kind
I was
guy.
gonna say, if you want to make sure to see what we're up to, make sure to watch the broadcast tomorrow. You'll see me running around the 20th position. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. And if we have any other races throughout the year where I just don't feel like racing that week, maybe I'll be back in the booth at some point.
Travi?
And then I just wanted to come in and say, just found out that this race was actually, I guess, sponsored or named
Oh,
after
yes.
one of our drivers, William Ashworth. His dad passed away last week, so just not to keep him in our thoughts.
It
Certainly.
was. I forgot to announce that at the top of the broadcast with everything that I was handling. Thank you, Travis, for bringing the attention to that. This race was important.
And our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family during this difficult time.
Indeed, they are. Thoughts, prayers, condolences with Billy and the whole Ashworth family.
And the drivers put on quite a show in his honor tonight. Definitely.
They did. I hope
I
at
would
some
say they
point
did.
he was here tonight enjoying it and thinks that we did a good job. That would make me a little happy.
I know he typically watches Monday nights, so if he ain't watching it, he's probably gonna watch it.
All right. Well, thank you guys again. Thank everybody for being here and enjoying the show. Have a wonderful night. This has been brought to you by the Go Fast Inside Racing League. Thank you, Cliff Chanel, Keith Martinson, Phil Lund, Austin Chef, Nathan Trader, I believe, and all our admins that make this ship go round, and donators in the league who keep this thing up. Appreciate everything.